Hey, what's up guys? Mark from Guitar Guts here, and today I want to give you a review of the EVH Gear Wolfgang Standard. These are great guitars. They started making them with Fender a couple years ago, and going back to the 90s, I've always loved Wolfgangs. The PV Wolfgangs were a little out of my price range at the time, but after pairing with Fender a few years ago, the price came way down for the standard models. And I've had a couple of them over the years. The only reason I've sold them is because people wanted to buy them from me. But I have a couple of Wolfgang Standards here on hand right now, and they're fantastic guitars. I wanted to tell you guys some of the features of them and how I recommend them highly to anybody who's interested in one. My favorite thing about them, I would say, would be the neck. The neck on them, it's a real dry finish on them. They've got a little more thickness to them than like a Jackson or a Charvel. They've got more of a roundness, but they are very comfortable and they fit in the hand great. The finish on them is awesome. The body shape on these guitars is great. They weigh 7.4 pounds. I just threw it on the scale. But it's got a real cool, nice compact body. It fits nicely when you're playing it. It doesn't cut into your arm or anything like a Les Paul. It's got the, the nice contoured front and back here. So they're really cool. I love the shape of them. And some people don't like the headstock. The headstock is kind of small. They made it pretty micro right there. You can see it. My hand is way bigger than it, but I like the shape of it. I like that compared to the PV Wolfgang, they made this into a cutout. That used to be like a little indention right there. But on the EVH Gear one, they made it an actual cutout. So really cool. These are great guitars. For the price point, I mean, you can't beat them. I believe this standard is the base model at $5.99. Comes with a EVH branded Floyd Rose Special, I believe. It's like a special. EVH pickups, Fender tuners, and I mean, fully loaded, great guitar. I highly recommend them. Another really cool thing about these necks is that you can adjust the truss rod down here at the heel. So it gives you a nice clean look up at the headstock, and it looks unique and cool down there at the heel too. This one here is a 2020 model. They just started releasing them with the baked maple, so it's a little bit darker looking. It's supposed to be a little harder, I think, and has a little bit of different tone. But for $5.99, it's got a satin finish on it. This one, the headstock, is actually painted satin too, which is kind of cool. I've never seen that feature on them. I guess that's a new thing with what they're starting to do on them. This one here, I believe, is a 2019, maybe a 2018. These ones are, I think, $6.99 USD, and it's got the quilted maple top. You can see it's got a binding here on the side, which is really nice. I mean, for $6.99, the quality you get, the shape of the neck, and the way that these guitars feel, they're made with great quality. They're both made in Indonesia, which, you could say good things and bad things about certain guitars that come out of there, but this must be from one of the better shops there, because I played some great Indonesian guitars and I played some pretty crappy ones. These things play great and sound great, and one thing I also like about them is they're very consistent. Over the years, they've kept their quality and the way that the necks feel very consistent. These two are newer models. I've had a couple from 2015 and 2016, I think, and those ones felt just as good as these ones. Also, another really cool thing is every couple years they keep changing up the features on them. So the first year, I believe they only had the light maple necks and they only had a couple finish colors. I think it was chrome or black hardware only, and you'd have to step up to the higher end models if you wanted other options on them. But now, you can get the roasted maple neck, you can get black hardware. This one's got black nickel hardware, which is really cool. Chrome hardware. And then, of course, beyond these, there's the special model, which has all kinds of different options on it. And then there's all kinds of different high-end ones. The Stealth that has the kill switch built into it and all that. So I'd say if you've been eyeballing one of these guitars for some time and you haven't had a chance to play one, get out there and play it, or if you feel like taking a risk and just buying one online, I'd say go for it. I bought a few online. Go to a authorized EVH gear dealer. I recommend Safe Haven Music. They've hooked me up with a couple guitars, and they're really good guys to work with, so check out safehavenmusic.com. If you click down in the description below, I'll have a link to Safe Haven Music that'll go through my affiliate program. So it doesn't cost you anything extra, but I have a kind of a deal worked out with them that if you guys buy guitars through them, they keep giving me good deals on things, and it costs you nothing extra. So it's just a kind of a way to support Guitar Guts while also getting something for you from a great dealer at a great price. These two Wolfgangs here are actually going to be getting completely sanded down and refinished, which it's going to feel kind of weird to do it to this one because it's so pretty with the quilted maple and everything on top. But these are two different people's guitars, and both of them wanted me to refinish them for them. So I happen to have two of them on hand at the same time, and it was really cool to play them back and forth because, like I said, they're so consistent. But both of them are going to be refinished. So if you want to buy one and you want a cool, EVH stripes or any type of custom finish on it, DM me on Instagram at GuitarGuts or send me an email, mark@guitarguts.com, and we'll talk about getting you a custom finish on your Wolfgang or whatever other guitar you have hanging around. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Share this video with your guitar player friends. Throw it on your Facebook. That'd be awesome. Follow me on Instagram at GuitarGuts, subscribe to the channel, and like this video. I'll also have videos in the next couple weeks of me working on these guitars and rebuilding them, so be sure to check back all the time because I'm posting new guitar videos always. I will see you guys soon in the next one.